YTs and Star Seeds good with y'all, man. Back with another video today. So I finally made my music channel. It's called Spiritual Beats. Um, I might change the name later on. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I finally made that. I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. Um, so right now I made some beats on my phone. I'm not gonna lie, they really trash, but that's the only thing I got to work with. Um, I don't know. I'm a be open here. So you know how you have a memory as a child that just sticks in your head for years, and you trying to figure out why. Well, it's a reason. It's a reason why that memory is basically like emerged in your consciousness. Is a reason. It's telling you that that's what you need to either you need to dive deep into that memory and see is it keep why does it keep recurring in your mind, because dreams or memories are like dreams. You know how you have the same dream over and over and over again. It's basically like like a memory. You keep having that memory over and over and over again, but it's always a deeper meaning to it. It's always a reason why you have that memory or why you have that dream. So here's my memory that I really didn't pay any attention to when I was younger, right? But I have plenty of memories like this, but this one in particular, I believe I've been fighting because I'm gonna take it way back. So when I first started like writing my dreams down, and when I was going on senior retention, I just kept seeing myself back in me and my mom's apartment. Like something was like drawing me there. And I'm like, oh, because I remember the apartment. I remember my room. I remember her room. I remember everything in that apartment. I remember what the table looked like. I remember I had a table in there. I remember everything. And, but for some reason, I always go back into that apartment, and I'm always in the hallway. And I really believe that it's connected to my, I want to say something's connected to my mother. Uh, because I don't know if I told you guys this already, but me and my mom really don't have the best relationship. Um, and honestly, it's like I'm trying to work on it, but it's hard because I feel like our relationship has been broken for many years now. Um, so it's kind of hard to build a relationship because honestly, I feel like some days we be it's like on and off. Like some days we be good, and other days I don't know. It goes back, and I believe that's one of the reasons why I came back uh to my mom's house was to build a relationship. So But anyway, getting to the point. Uh, so I got this particular memory because I always been in the after school program ever since elementary. I want to say ever since daycare. I've been in the after school program. So I remember when I used to my old elementary school that I went to, right? I remember, you know, um, at the school program, it was me and a bunch of guys sitting around the table, right? And back before we had, the beat maker machines, we had pencils and tables. That was how we made beats with our hands, pencils and a table. And I guess because I've learned seeing other people make beats like that, and I never actually did it before. Hmm. You know, I think I actually tried, but I'll do it at the wrong places. I believe most of the time when I try to make beats was in the classroom, and the teacher would tell me to stop. So I finally got the opportunity because I never really made like a full beat or anything like that. And I think over the years growing up, I've seen people still making beats, right? And I guess I went back subconsciously and remember the teacher telling me, no, I can't do that. So I guess that's what made me stop. But so back to the at school program at the elementary school, we was sitting around and I seen all of them making their beats. You know what I'm saying? Everybody nodding their head. I was like everybody proving to everybody else beats and stuff. And I was the youngest at the table. I remember I was the youngest at the table. And they was making beats. So then I think I think everybody they made me go last because I was the youngest. So they was like, because I don't think I knew any of them. We were just sitting around, and they were just like, "Hey man, go ahead, make you a beat." So I was just like, "Okay, bet." So they passed me. I think it was. I think back then it was. I think they had lead pencils back then or regular pencils. Nah, cause I remember lead pencils uh, or mechanical pencils was getting very popular. So it was mechanical pencils because they made a better beat anyway. They made a better beat. In my opinion, I think that mechanical pencils made better beats than the wooden pencils because wooden pencils they were so I don't know what it was that they were like. It was hard for me to make beats with the wooden pencils. I don't know why, but anyway, so they passed me the mechanical pencils, right? So I mean, I ain't had no fear, no nothing. My first time, like actually, like you know what I'm saying, go all the way out, go all the way through with a beat. So I took them pencils, made my beat. Mm, 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 mm. Made my beat right, and then I did that for about like a minute or so, and then they ain't stopped, so I stopped myself. And boom, I start beat, and everybody shook their head. They was like, okay, okay, okay. Because everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was making like some pretty good beats, right? And that memory has been just stuck in my head. And the fact that I'm making, beats on my phone, it just bring me back to that memory right there. And I believe not just making beats, but I believe music was was always something I wanted to do. I believe because man, I love music, I love all types of music. Like, well, I take that back. I think I said it before, but country music still hasn't grown on me. I don't know what it is about it; it just hasn't grown on me. Um, but I mean, most of the country. I mean, that's an excuse because I was finna say most of the country music I'm talking about beer and guns and heartbreak, but that's the same thing with rap. Well, no, not most of the rap I listen to, because most of the rap I listen to is really like country rap. I mean, pretty much same thing though. Yeah, pretty much same thing. But rap nowadays talking about guns, drugs, and women. So really ain't no difference. So yeah, I still say I'm gonna give country music a try. Um, I do have a friend that asked that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Give me you know, some people to listen to. But but yeah, that's well. Back to what I was saying. I like, I love music. You know what I'm saying? I don't like I love it. Like, I like I like all types of music, right? And it's funny because I was at one of my jobs, right? And it was one of the females I was talking to. Well, I wasn't talking to them, like texting, nothing, but talking to them at the job, like having a normal conversation. And somehow we got talking about music, and I think she was like in a band or something when she was in high school, right? So she started talking, and we started talking about music and stuff, and then I think we started talking about like Beethoven or something like that. And then we was like, I was like, yeah, I heard Beethoven's really good. No, we talking about Mozart. That's what it was. Mozart was really good. And I heard a lot of, yeah, I heard it's good for like babies and stuff because it helps them with their cognitive thinking. I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, we started talking. Then like we actually had like a mutual, you know what I'm saying, agreement about music. And so yeah, we had a mutual agreement, stuff like that. And it was like a good conversation about music. It's funny because that's like the only conversation we really had the whole entire time doing that job. And I had that job for like 6 months, right? But yeah, uh, yeah. So yeah, so basically, that's all I really had to say about that. Um, but yeah, I just came here to tell you about the music channel I made, and basically what I'm trying to do because I make beats on my phone, but I have a app that changes the frequency of the music, and that's what I want to do anyway. I want to make beats and play them in a frequency where it raises your vibration instead of lowering it, right? So I'm trying to figure out how to put that because when I make the beats, they don't automatically be in the frequency that I want it. So I have another app on my phone, and and somehow the beats are connected to the app automatically. So I'm trying to see how to put the beats in that type of frequency on YouTube. So that's going to be on my agenda for today, or right after this video. But with that being said, make sure I take care of your bodies, our minds, our soul. Make sure I live every day like it's your last. Take every moment as an opportunity to become better. All right, man. Much love. Peace.